Hey guys, Soccer from SAKITECH, and in today's video what we have the brand new Android 12 beta. This is the public beta running on a Pixel device right over here. So in this video what we're going to do is we are going to dive in and look at all the new features of Android 12, the new design language and all that good stuff. So let's dive in and get started right away. Now I do want to let you know you can also sign up for the Android 12 beta via Google. However, it is going to be a slightly buggy experience. That's why this is called a beta. So I do not recommend if a Pixel device is your primary smartphone. Now, if you do go into your settings, okay, and if I go into my system, and if I scroll down and go to system update, it says still Android 11, but over here it says updated to Android S, okay? So it doesn't officially say Android 12 as of now. Anyway, let's dive in and get started. Now, real quick, I do want to show you something. If I pull this thing down, you can see right off the bat the brand new design. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in an older device over here. Now, if I pull this down, you are going to see we do have a different interface. Okay, so when I pull this down, it looks quite different. When I pull this down, it looks much different. That's the brightness indicator right here. This one again has changed, as you can see. Okay, everything looks new. We've got square boxes all over the place. If I click this, it turns blue, turns on the flashlight. Same with this one, but again, they look a little bit different. Now, if I press and hold this one, nothing happens when I press and hold. If I press and hold this one, also nothing happens. So in that respect, it's all the same, but we have a huge difference in visual styling. I do think this one looks much better. Now, if I do scroll down, by the way, I can swipe over to access, just like this one right over here. So I can swipe over to access the rest of the quick toggles. I can tap on edit button here, and I can actually hold and drag the tiles. So I can, if I don't want this tile, I can just grab it and put it right here. It gets removed, okay? It gets removed from this active area. But if I tap it again, and if I go over here and grab this and put it here, it actually gets dumped into the active area. So just the way it looks a little bit different. Now, if I go down a little bit, look at the way things just close down nice and cool in a nice, smooth animation style. Now we have the YouTube player here, or you will see any music player right here. You can play, pause, all that good stuff. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to get a copyright strike because of this song. But let me just push this aside for a second. So again, over here, we have the Pixel setup. Finish the actual setup. But you can see we have these rounded corners and this square finish. Same thing with all the applications. If I go down here, I'm sorry, the notifications. So the notifications are right here as well. Now I'm going to go into the settings in a minute, but a brand new trick you can do with Android 12 is going to be the ability to assign the Google Assistant button to the power button right here. So basically, if I press and hold on this one, I can now bring up the Google Assistant. Now to do that, you go to your settings on the top right here, settings. That's the new settings look, by the way. And again, if I were to bring in the old device, this guy right over here, if I do go to my settings, you'll see it looks slightly different. Again, we have that rounded corner design, all right? That's the Material U design. Now, if I were to go back all the way down here, go into my system, okay? And if I were to go into my gestures, what you do is you swipe all the way down. This is gonna be all new for the power menu. So when I tap on power menu, okay, you can see I can press this, and now I can hold for the assistant to activate the Google Assistant. And then let's look at the animations. Wow, look at that super smooth animations. So let me launch the phone application super fast. Let's see. Okay, very nice animations. Let me just launch the calculator application over here. That should be new as well. So we can tap on choose a theme, tap on this guy, dark, light, and all that good stuff. Let's stick with dark, okay? Doesn't look too different, but all that is coming. Now, one thing I want to show you real quick, I'm going to come back to the lock screen, but let's lock the screen, okay? So we do have a new lock screen interface, as you can see, but even when you go into unlock it, you'll notice that we have a brand new styling here as well. I'm going to come back to the lock screen. Let me quickly show you the new widgets screen. So when you press and hold, and when you go into the widgets, the entire widget interface is now different. We have a search bar on the top. We have a bunch of popular widgets. But look at this. So here's the calendar. When I tap the arrow, it expands to give me all the available calendar widgets. If I tap it, go down, same with Chrome, okay? Again, it's going to be a little bit buggy, that's expected, but that's the new interface. As you can see, tap on this one, all right, I don't know what that is. Here's the maps, so the widgets are going to be nice and organized. Now let's press and hold on the styles and wallpapers. All this is going to be improved even more, so it doesn't look that different from what we have. We do have some extra wallpapers. You tap on it, you pick the one that you want, and you can go to the lock screen to preview that, or home screen, and then select it as you please, whatever you want to do. But this one is not that different. But when we do go back to the lock screen, things are a little bit different. As you can see, clock is on the top. We've got our notifications that I can swipe away just like this. The animations are really nice and fluid, okay? So let me swipe that away. Let me swipe that away. All right. So again, look at that. So when I swipe everything away, the clock comes to the forefront in the middle, so you can probably see it a little bit easier. You got the date and you got the weather right there. Okay, so that's the lock screen with the new animations and new styling. Now I do also want to talk about privacy. So there are some changes coming to the privacy. So if I go to my settings over here, okay, so right now we may not see it right away because it's a first beta. But there's going to be a little privacy section here that's going to be revamped. So when I tap this, what I'm actually going to get is a privacy dashboard that they did show in their Google I/O today. It's not there right now, but it's going to come. And it's going to look much better. It's going to be easier to personalize your phone. Now, when you launch the camera and when you're using the video or whatever, what's going to happen is they copied a little feature from the iPhone where when the video and the microphone on the phone is being used under any app, there's going to be a little LED somewhere on the screen showing that right now the camera and the mic is in use, so you are aware that's happening with your phone. So that happens with the camera, maybe with a voice recorder application and stuff like that. So that's part of some of the privacy things that they are adding. And if I were to go back into my settings here, like I said, there's some changes to the setting. Everything is bigger and easier to press. On the old version, things were smaller. Still easy to press, but this one just brings everything to the forefront, and you can see the internal design changes. Again, we have the square with the rounded corners here and here. Things just look a little bit more colorful, okay? If I go through the settings, like for example, I go to display, things are again broken apart and spread out a little bit. So again, it's easier to see everything. They're better compartmentalized, which is fantastic, all right? So things just look a little bit cleaner and nicer, as you can see. This display, for example, comes down a little bit on the old version. Let me show you what that is. If I bring this in, everything is small. If I tap on display, it says display on the top. Here's, again, it's a little bit bigger and things are more spread out for easier access and easier to see. And for people that like details, let me just go to the settings over here. I just want to go over each setting. You can take a look at it, how it looks. Like I said, these text here is brand new. Things are more expanded. Okay, look at that's the apps. That's the notifications. Just to give you a quick understanding what's happening here. All that's going to change once we get more updates. All right, that's the battery. That's the storage. Sounds and vibration. Display. Okay. Styles and wallpapers, as you can see, that's the same thing you get when you press and hold on the home screen. Security is going to change. Let's tap that again. Okay, change that. Go down. And of course, we have a lot of information. Options here under gestures. Okay, so that's that. Okay, now there's this new customization thing known as Material U that is going to allow you to fully customize the phone's color scheme based on your wallpaper or whatever. That is still not available as of yet. So once the update pushes it through, we are going to demonstrate that as well. But that's it for now. So we have nice and fluid animations. Okay, it's overall faster. It's going to feel faster once the beta goes out of the way and we get the stable version. But again, as I'm launching applications, let me just launch this application here. Let me launch one more application, the calendar. Let's go for the Play Store. Again, the animations are super smooth, as you can see. some changes in the lock screen, big clock in the middle. Okay, it wakes up. If you have animations, it becomes smaller, goes to the corner. We have some new privacy settings that are going to be added and a brand new widgets screen and much more as the new version of the beta gets released. Now, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below. Let me know. For now, guys, have a fantastic day, all right? All right, so if you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe to SAKITECH by clicking that button, and also click that bell icon on the side to make sure you get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, you can follow me at SAKITECH online to get the latest updates as well. All right, have a fantastic day.